As you're saying, not the kind of coming back that you wanted or planned. What basically went wrong today?
Well, not a lot went right. From start to finish, and obviously this wasn't the game we expected to come in and play. And got to take our hats off to Cincinnati. They outplayed us. They were the better team today, and we got to get better.
What did you say to the team at halftime?
Those conversations are always private between the team, and we'll keep those conversations that way.
Were you upset though with what you were seeing, or were you guys?
I was upset with myself. I expect much better out of myself, and I need to play better and put us in better situations to win games.
Given what you said and talking to your teammates, that's the first thing they're referencing. So were you proud of the way the team responded in the third quarter?
Yeah, we definitely responded in the third quarter and just didn't sustain it. We made a couple good pushes, but just overall, you got to play football as a good football, not a quarter here, a series here, a couple plays there. You got to put together, and we need to do that. It starts with me being a veteran quarterback. I need to play better. I need to do a better job and make sure that we're playing offensively good football for quarters.
You said earlier in the week about how good their front four was. Was there much they did to surprise you guys, or any new wrinkles Zim had for you?
Yeah, he had a couple different looks, but they're so good up front that you don't need to change up. You don't fix what's not broken. And we knew we had our hands full with those guys. They're four really good pass rushers, and they're really good in the run game too. And they've done it all year, and they'll continue to do it the rest of the year because they're really good up front.
Did the whole thing about coming back and the boos and all, did it have any effect on you at all with any way?
No, you obviously hear it, and you can't block things like that out. But I prepared myself for that and knew that's what I was coming into.
Does the criticism or the boos, do they bother you at all as an opposing player here, a former player here?
No, anytime you go into an opposing stadium, you're going to get booed. That's what home teams do. Obviously, it was a little bit louder and a little bit longer, but that's part of going on the road. That's what happens.
X's and O's aside, what was your emotion just playing in the stadium where you spent so much time?
Well, I love playing in the stadium. It's one of the coolest looking stadiums. It's a great stadium to play in. It's a great atmosphere, and the crowd's always intense, and the fans are always into the game, and it's a great stadium to come in and play.
After you guys came back third quarter and got things going, what was it like as you were watching that fourth quarter and that call and wondering what was going on out there, and then you guys get the ball back?
Yeah, unfortunately, refs make mistakes too. We make them as players, coaches make them, referees make them too, and unfortunately it happened to us there, and obviously that would have really changed the game. But that's part of football. Those things happen in this game. You have to overcome them, and we didn't overcome it.
Carson, the third quarter this year has been an awful quarter for you guys. It's 123-34 coming in this game, and then today, down 24-0 to really maybe have been your best third quarter of the year. What can you tell us what changed? Why it changed?
I don't know. It's just not enough.
Yeah.
You can't play one good quarter of football. You just can't. It's got to change. We got to get better.
Pre-game, post-game, did you have any kind of conversations with former teammates that maybe were contrary to the reception you got here as a whole?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of guys after the game, and good to see a lot of those guys. Miss a lot of those guys.
How well understood do you think you are in this town?
Not. Because I'm not going to talk about what went down.
At halftime, Coach Allison, he didn't say much. He said, players kind of took over at halftime. What was it like in here, and what was the message, I guess?
Just to play better football. We had played a bad first half. We knew we had to play a great second half in order to get back in the game, and we didn't do that.
You guys flat in the first half, or what do you think happened in the first half?
Just everything went wrong. On every side of the ball. Just a bad half of football and unacceptable.
It seemed like throughout, even in the second half when you got things turned around, most of your damage was to backs, tight ends. I think the wide receivers. Was it just the amount of time you had to throw? Was it?
Yeah, they play a lot of too high coverage, which you end up doubling the outside guys, and they leave the the underneath guys one-on-one with their underneath guys, and there's not a whole lot of time to hold the ball against that front four. That front four is as good as it gets in the game. So, when you can double guys on the outside, the guys that are one-on-one, and you don't want to throw into coverage, but the guys that are one-on-one are the guys that are underneath, like running backs on checkdowns and tight ends.